that's really been eating me up inside for a long time. And I just wanted to tell you I'm sorry.
What's up, navigators? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Tiffany Day, and this is Navigating YouTube, where I help content creators like you grow on YouTube with simple strategies that work. So make sure to hit that red subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Okay, today's video is going to be a little different due to recent events. I was going to talk about videos you should make first, but I think this one is probably way more important when it comes to starting a YouTube channel. Now, I do want to start off by saying this will not be a bash Jenna Marbles video. I am a huge fan of hers, and I'm actually sad to see her leave the platform. Also, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, I'm going to do a little bit of a recap before I tell you what we can learn about Jenna Marbles leaving YouTube, the mistakes to avoid, and how we as creators can do better in the future. I also want to note she has taken down a ton of videos on her channel, and I'm going to go off of the videos still left up as of June 25th, the day she announced she was leaving YouTube. But Jenna started her channel February 16th, 2010, and her first two videos featured her dog Marble. Her third video posted, which is her most popular, is titled How to Trick People into Thinking You're Good Looking, which is a parody makeup tutorial and how me, along with many of her fans, found her. From there, she continued her comedy skits on all different topics, from drunk makeup tutorials, challenges, adulting, along with other ones no longer on her channel, which include a Nicki Minaj skit, gender role stereotypes, and even a rap song. Jenna has gained over 20 million subscribers in 10 years from making these types of skits and comedy content that made people laugh until yesterday, June 25th, 2020, when she announced she was stepping away from her channel. This decision came from backlash she has received over some of these more controversial and problematic past videos. In her video titled A Message, which has gathered over 2 million views in 8 hours, Jenna went on to address the fact that some of her old content has been removed from her channel, which according to Social Blade, over 1 billion video views have been removed from Jenna's channel from June 2nd to June 25th, which was the day A Message was uploaded to her channel. Now, A Message was ultimately an apology video, and I've watched a few apology videos from other YouTubers who have made mistakes or been under fire from cancel culture, and I have to say, none of the other YouTubers really showed the vulnerability and pain that Jenna showed. This to me really does show it was a mistake, and 2010 was a very different time than it is now. 2020 has been flipped upside down with COVID-19, the stronger than ever Black Lives Movement continuing their fight for injustice and social equality, the LGBTQIA community continuing their fight to be heard and seen as humans like everyone else. On the other hand, there are people from all different generations who just don't understand why the world is upset and clap back with things like people are too sensitive nowadays, which brings in cancel culture. Now, I'm a YouTube tips channel, I'm not a drama channel, and I don't want to get into my personal opinions on cancel culture, but I do want to address some of the things we can learn from the situation, along with how to avoid these mistakes in the future when starting a YouTube channel. So first, we're taught as creators when starting a YouTube channel, talk about what you know, which is what Jenna did, and she did it well. She is a former model, which is where she got the idea of her skit of how to trick people into thinking you're good looking, which ultimately just made fun of herself. Which brings up the second thing. We're also taught to repeat what is working on your channel if you want it to grow. And she did that. After her video that now has over 69 million views started to take off, Jenny continued to make other funny skits, challenges, and people continue to come back and watch, subscribe, which continued the cycle, and she gained popularity on YouTube. So she was just doing what we were taught on YouTube. Where did she cross the line? So to find this answer, we need to look at the main videos in question and see why people are so upset and what they have in common. So the first one is the Nicki Minaj skit, and people called her out for blackface, which if you don't know is when a non-black performer uses dark makeup to play a black role. This tactic has been used in the entertainment industry for years and has always been a major issue and up for debate on if it crosses the line. Then she talked about her videos on gender role stereotypes, which places labels or generalized views about the attributes and characteristics of people's gender assigned at birth, but this causes problems for those who don't identify with their assigned gender, as well as the whole boys are strong, girls need to be saved thing is just getting old. Lastly, her rap song came under fire for her lyrics that falsely portrayed a Chinese man's language while wearing the clothes that are commonly seen worn in movies by Asian characters. All of these things have been done before, and they've been known to make people laugh, but they've also been known to offend and hurt the same people these jokes are made about, and until recently, the voices of the hurt were never truly heard. Somewhere in Jenna's YouTube career, she went from making fun of herself to joking, stereotyping, and making fun of others, which is a mistake a lot of entertainers make because it's been done for years without repercussions, and it just kind of seems like the thing to do. Now, unless you are purposely making controversial content and you want to be known for this type of stuff, what can you as a creator do to avoid this in the future? The first is you have to think about future-proofing your content. Ask yourself, is this offensive to anyone now? And will this still be funny in 5, 10, or 20 years? The next is to stay in your lane, such as comedian Joe Coy, who talks about his family and his culture along with his experience of growing up mixed race in America with a Filipino mother. It's funny, not offensive, because he lived through it and he's telling his story. So make sure you're telling your story and not anyone else's. And lastly, if you are to slip up, because no one's perfect and the world is ever evolving, take a page from Jenna Marbles' book. Own up to your mistakes, talk about how you can honestly see why people are upset, and do better in the future. Actions speak way louder than words, and if you are genuine, people will see that. They will see the changes you're trying to make, and they will stay by your side. Just don't repeat the same mistakes twice, as I'm sure they're not going to be forgiving the second time around. Again, I know this is a different type of video than what you normally would see on a YouTube's Chips channel, but I am a firm believer that there is a lesson in everything, and we as creators can all learn from this and just do better. I wish Jenna Marbles all the best, and I am sad to see her go, but I understand why she has to make this decision. But let me know in the comments below what your thoughts on this whole thing is, and for more simple strategies to grow on YouTube, make sure to check out this video here on what I wish I knew before starting a YouTube channel. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn those bell notifications on so you don't miss my next video on videos you should create when starting a YouTube channel. Get out there, make some content, let's grow together.